What if I told you that power isn't what you think it is? That the most powerful people in history didn't just work hard, but followed a hidden set of rules, rules so controversial that this book was banned in some prisons because it's considered too dangerous. Welcome to the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. This isn't just another self-help book. This is the ultimate blueprint for control, influence, and domination. Today, I'm not just summarizing it, I'm going to test some of these laws in real life. Will they work? Will they backfire? Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll see power in a way you never have before. Chapter 1, The Hidden Rules of Power. Most people think power is about being the loudest in the room, being the smartest, or working the hardest. Wrong. Power isn't about strength, it's about strategy. Every ruler, billionaire, and kingmaker follows certain laws that the rest of the world doesn't even know exist. And if you don't know them, you're playing the game blind. Let me tell you a story. Nicolas Fouquet was the finance minister of France, a powerful man with influence, but he wanted more. To impress King Louis XIV, he threw the most extravagant party France had ever seen. Fireworks, music, luxury. Sounds like a power move, right? Wrong. Instead of being impressed, the king saw Fouquet as a threat. Days later, Fouquet was arrested and spent the rest of his life in prison. That's law 1, never outshine the master. Show your boss up and you might not get a promotion, you might get eliminated. Chapter 2, Power is a game, and you're either a player or a pawn. Robert Greene exposes a brutal truth. Life is a game of power, whether you like it or not. You're either winning or getting played. So how do you make sure you're in control? By understanding the rules that power players have used for centuries. Imagine being one of the most powerful warlords in history, ruling over China, feared by millions. Now imagine a small, unarmed man walking into your palace and convincing you to spare him with nothing but words. That's exactly what happened to Cao Cao, a ruthless Chinese warlord. A lowly official named Yang Shu knew Law 3, conceal your intentions. He flattered the warlord, acted as a loyal supporter, and never showed his real power until it was too late. By the time Cao Cao realized Yang Shu was manipulating him, he had already gained massive influence over the entire court. Lesson: keep people guessing. The more unpredictable you are, the harder you are to stop. Chapter 3, Crush your enemies completely, or they will come back stronger. This next law might sound extreme, but history has proven it over and over again. Law 15, Crush your enemy completely. Greene warns that if you leave an enemy wounded, instead of destroying them, they will come back stronger and more dangerous. Let's rewind to ancient Rome. Julius Caesar had just won the civil war, defeating his enemies. But instead of punishing them, he forgave them. He believed mercy would unite the empire. Sounds noble, right? Well, his so-called forgiven enemies plotted in secret, and on the Ides of March, they stabbed him 23 times in the Senate. Caesar's mercy became his biggest mistake. Meanwhile, Genghis Khan, he left no enemies behind. That's why his empire lasted far longer than Caesar's. The lesson: if you're going to take action, go all in. Never leave a threat half dealt with. Chapter 4, Power is about perception, not just reality. Here's a shocking fact. You don't actually need power to appear powerful. Sometimes perception is enough. Picture a man with no army, no weapons, no real authority, yet he walks into a kingdom and takes control without a single fight. That's what happened when Cardinal Richelieu used Law 6. Court attention at all costs. He made sure his name was always in people's minds by either being loved or feared. The result: he manipulated an entire monarchy from behind the scenes. In today's world, think of modern influencers. The biggest YouTubers, celebrities, and business leaders don't just succeed because they're the best. They succeed because they know how to capture attention. If no one is talking about you, you don't exist in the power game. Chapter 5, the most dangerous law of power. Some of the laws in the 48 laws of power are about defense, staying under the radar, keeping control, but some, they are straight up dangerous. What if I told you that one of the most powerful men in history convinced thousands of people to follow him? Not with money, not with an army, but with words. That's exactly what Rasputin did in Russia. He understood Law 27. Play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following. He promised healing, divine wisdom, and mystical power. And people believed him so deeply that he became the most powerful man in Russia, without ever holding an official title. Powerful, yes. Ethical, that's up to you. But Greene's warning is clear. People want to follow something bigger than themselves. If you can offer them that, you will have more power than you can imagine. Conclusion. The power playbook is in your hands. So what have we learned? Power isn't about brute strength. It's about strategy, influence, and understanding human nature. Whether you use these laws or not, one thing is clear. They are being used on you every single day. In business, politics, relationships, power is everywhere. The real question is, are you going to keep playing blind? Or are you going to learn the rules and start winning? If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to see it, and subscribe for more deep dives into the most powerful ideas ever written. Thanks for watching. And remember, power isn't given, it's taken.